Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to your sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of earth. I'm the brother Shaman of Great Millstone, Chicago. And, yeah, man, the truth, the truth is going out. It's going forth. Esau is being made bare. And everything, all his ways, everything. We already know, man. They see that, you know, their kingdom has a short time. It's time to come down, you know, as a flood. It's time to get some troops moving. All right, on this Balenciaga thing, because people are saying this is a farce. This is this is an outrage, and this is all conspiracy. Okay, well, let's look at it. Let's put it in Balenciaga. And this is a Google Translate. I actually got the app, so I didn't go to Google. You can go to Google, but I just got the app, just to see. Which when you look it up, going from Latin to English, you put it in, right? They play games. Okay, well, let's split it up. Always play the ball. Then you put that in, Baal, NC. Baal is the king. Which, why did I put that in? Because it was just coming out about these weird ass ads, that they had. All right, and I'm gonna just bring out a little bit of information. Esau being made bare. There was this ad, and it had this tape in it, and basically it was somebody a celebrity who put the tape on. There's a fashion campaign or whatever stupid shit. And but this tape says, rather than says Balenciaga, it says Baal Balenciaga. So they made sure that they slipped that in there, and basically the internet has caught it. All right, and yes, that was done deliberately. Yes, the name, all of that was done deliberately. And they got a picture, they got different images of children, with weird expressions on their faces. And they got these stuffed animals with like BDSM, they're tied up with leathers and all, all this weirdo shit. All right, and this is not coincidence. This is no coincidence. And here's another one. There's another ad. Here's another creepy ass one with a kid. All right, and another weird. Why would a kid have some weird BDSM shit like that? In the first place. That's the representation for a child. That's why they have it. But in this one, they found this, and it had a piece of paper on it. Let's see what that piece of paper said. I just went, to a little Twitter tweet, which is another weird ass ad. Got kids with, whatever, wine glasses. Okay, whatever, cool. But then, like I said, they zoomed in on this document. Zooming in. They say what? But rather sexual. Said must involve something, pornography or sex between, it's talking about sex. And I believe it's talking about with a minor. All right, and just did an interesting photo shoot for their new products, which included a very purposely poorly hidden court document about virtual child porn. contains, and this is a follow-up, it contains an excerpt from the U.S. Supreme Court opinion in United States v. Williams, which upheld part of a federal child pornography law. Now, why the fuck would that be in an ad, in a Balenciaga ad that also features children? The ads featuring children. All right, hidden in plain sight. And we've been telling, we've been, man, the Brothers of Great Millstone, we've been laboring to tell the people and show you these people are doing this shit in open. All right, hiding in plain sight. All right, it says, yeah, they deleted all of their Instagram posts. Yeah, deleted all that shit. Because motherfuckers because people caught on. All right, let's get to some scriptures. And we know Baal people basically were sacrificing their children to Baal. All right, and quick side note, for all you Negroes with fringes on, or you niggas are spigots too, doing this thing of accusations with brothers. See, these guys are all this false accusations and lying and all this shit. And the Lord sees that. And you guys really put us in a category with these sick pieces of shit who have been doing this kind of shit since before this country was founded. All right, y'all put us in the same category with these weirdos. All right, we're teaching the scriptures, bringing out the scriptures, exposing Esau, bringing out every aspect of the scriptures, videos, week in, week out, outside, in season, out of season. While some of you assholes been in the house comfortable all fucking year. You ain't went out once, ain't done no video. But you playing around and you following after somebody who's going to lead you to destruction. All right, may Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, fuck up every one of you niggas in Israel and continue to sift this house, man, because it's too, man. Pisses me the fuck off, man, that our own people don't even examine the matter or nothing. We try to sit here and in public for the world to see, try to put us in the same category as these fucking weirdos. All right, but okay, we're gonna let Yahweh Shai, Rakakadash judge the matter. All right, let's continue with the lesson, because it's talking about Baal, which we know Baal to be a demon that Israel was praying to and sacrificing their children to. All right, and Baal just means, well, let's look it up. Yeah, so I just took it from Judges 6:31. Baal, which is H11:68. Baal just Ba'al, Baal, Lord. And this is some demon that our people pray to, called, which they call Lord, which we know is one Lord. All right, 1 Corinthians 8:5. For though there be that are called gods, whether in heaven or earth, as there be gods many and lords many. And I looked this up too from Balenciaga, because they was disputing. That's not what it means. Yes, it is. Baal NC Aga. You look up Aga, Chief, Master, Lord. It's an actual word. And this is the kind of shit our people are doing. Which this Baal right here. I want to show you how, and it's nothing new under the sun. You probably have Israelites who, or with, but we know Esau, when the wicked, what did it say? When the wicked ruled, the bases of men, they come out. And all of the sellouts and the weirdos and the pieces of shit and low lives of our nation, because Esau Edom is ruling, they getting paid, they're having success. But we know it's all going to end in destruction anyway. Because you got people on their knees, blowing the trumpet. I think she's making some kind of sacrifice, burning something. I think that's an altar of some sort. And this dude got a damn goat head. Yeah, this man got his hand, he's praying, man. It's the kind of, and this is just one picture, but, you try to get a feel. And I remember reading something else, too, where it talks about, they had a giant hollow bull or something, and then they had like some fire in it, and when they would put the child in there, it would sound like the bull was, making a noise from the child screaming out. And this is the kind of shit that our people were into. All right, just like now, women quick to run to the damn abortion clinic because they don't want to, take responsibility. And that's why this place got to be destroyed, man. It's a lot of children, millions of children, which get aborted every year. And because these people at the top, these assholes, have stripped, men from having any kind of power over that, leaving that up to elected officials, which they choose anyway. You have what you have, man. This is the ultimate lesson. And Salaki for getting sidetracked. This is the ultimate lesson of why you do not give women liberty to gad abroad. Right? You look and you see Instagram and this and that, and these bitches on every fucking app showing everything. All right, Kim K. the solid you're looking at it right there. Why you don't give a wicked woman liberty? Because look what the fuck they do. Show their ass. All right, but back to this. This is 1 Kings. (18 and 26). I'm gonna get right to the point. All right, everything these people do is rooted in witchcraft, some way, shape, or form. And they took the bullock which was given them, and they dressed it and called on the name of Baal from morning even until noon, saying, "O Baal, hear us." But there was no voice, nor any that answered. And they leaped, like I might have read that, and they leaped upon the altar which was made. They said they called on the name of Baal from morning even until noon. So for hours. And it came to pass at noon, and Elijah mocked them and said, "Cry aloud, for he is a god. Either he is talking or is pursuing, or he is in a journey, or peradventure he sleepeth and must be awaked." And that's the case with all these different quote-unquote gods of these different nations. Ain't no fucking gods. And they cried aloud and cut themselves after their manner with knives and lancets, till the blood gushed out upon them. So all of that, there's I guess they're trying to do some type of blood sacrifice, whatever they think, and that's what's going on with Esau Edom right now. What does it say? Standing on enchantments. They're doing all the enchantments, all the magic, all of the they're signing all of the little young niggas, having them do all kind of shit. Right, and that's why a lot of these young niggas are getting killed at the rate they're getting killed at, because they going and forming these covenants with these different witches and warlocks for fame. Right? They got to go see Maria Abramovich. They got to go see, Rick Rubin and all these other music, so-called moguls. These people behind the scenes who help, promote these things, so the millions of people are enchanted and bewitched to do them. Right? That's why all these people are high on pills, and I ain't never seen it like this before. Dozing off. And it's all in the music. Percocet. This is a damn chant. All right, back to 1 Corinthians 8 and 6. It says, but to us there is but one power, the Father, of whom are all things, and we in him, and one Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach, by whom are all things, and we by him. Hey, we serve the chief power over all. Right? The elect is not going to be deceived. There's no enchantment against Jacob. There's nothing y'all could do. And we got the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. May we keep it to the end of Adawan Aratazah, Lord willing. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 14. And we talk about these things. And this is not conspiracy. When you look at the queen who's recently passed on, she had that famous picture where she's sitting in the same seat, and then they show another picture of Jeffrey Epstein. All right, those people were closely associated with him. Governments and all these different, man, he had all kind of passes. These people, man, they doing all kind of shit. Think about that shit. You got people from the government looking the other way. That's why I said, man, I've seen the wicked like a Green Bay tree. These niggas, man, they doing their best. All right, but it's all for naught. That's like it. Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 22. It says, moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so-called plagues called they peace. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifice, and this is going into idolatry when you read up. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, you got a lot of people too who give their children to this shit. Hey, Epstein, what was that island in the I think was that down in the Virgin Islands? You had a lot of people who knew what was going on. They gave their daughters or whoever, which they never expounded on, exactly, what was going on there. They never gave the full details of the transaction. The shit just went right out of the news. Because the niggas who control the news, that, man. Salakia says, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, meaning they were having some type of orgy. But either one slew another traitorously, or grieved him by adultery. All right, and this is what we talk about, man. These secret meetings and the shit that these so-called high-level elites, which elite means chosen, which you're not the chosen, okay? The elect is chosen. So you're not the elites. The real elite is the elect of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash. All right, but these are the type of things that go on behind the scenes. Strange rites. They don't keep their marriages. All right, so that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. And this is the kind of shit that our people are into. All right, this is Satan. And you look at the hood, this sounds like a script for the hood. For the worshiping of idols not to be named is the beginning, the cause, and the end of all evil. All right, because the reason our people did that, they really believed that deity, that demon, could grant them some kind of power, or you need rain or whatever. Like what's this movie, the Wicker Man? It's another one too. I think it's sinister. It's a damn demon, and a demon tricks the child. Man, this shit is real. I've really seen some of this shit. All right, people, this shit can if you don't have his name, if you don't have his heads, man, a lot of these things can bug you out, can drive you crazy. But we understand, and we're grounded and rooted in the scriptures, so we understand the things that are going on around us. And we understand. All right, the reason why Elijah was sent, 2 Chronicles 28. No, that's not the one. I'll jump back. Excuse me. 1 Kings 18. And it came to pass after many days that the word of the Lord came to Elijah in the 3rd year, saying, Go show yourself unto Ahab, and I will send rain upon the earth. Then it tells you it was a famine, because the Lord held back the rain, and Elijah fucks up these so-called prophets of Baal. All right, but here's another account. 2 Chronicles 28. And one, Ahaz was 20 years old when it began to rain, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem, but he did not that which was right in the sight of the Lord, like David his father, for he walked in the ways of the kings of Israel, and made also molten images of Baalim. Moreover, he burnt incense in the valley of the son of Hanaan, and burnt his children in the fire after the abominations of the heathen, whom the Lord had cast out before the children of Israel. And so these things are real. And you really have people who sell their children for a certain amount of money too. You really have these circles on the internet where they have children in compromising positions. Let me say it like that, so I don't get flagged, even though we're bringing out the truth on what you sick fuckers do behind the scenes. All right, they're still doing all these things you read about that they're doing in secret, or that they're still doing them to this day. All right, there's nothing new under the sun. All right, but I'm gonna end my lesson. Yeah, man, the skirt is lifted. Everybody can see it. You could delete the post, but shit, it's out there now. Call lawyer.